have my friend Elaine here with me today. If you guys don't know, my friend Elaine is a very talented actress here in Korea.
Thank you.
I kidnapped her and made her come to my house. She has a super interesting job as an actress. Before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you have not already. Also make sure to follow Elaine on all her socials.
Thank you.
Thank you in advance. I'm gonna plug everything down below.
Hi, my name is Elaine. I am an American living in Seoul, currently working in Korean entertainment as an actress. And I've been working overall though in entertainment 7 years or so.
First time.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Starting off first in Los Angeles before moving over here.
Okay, so what were you doing in LA first that made you suddenly be like, Korea's the wave?
In college, I double majored in theater arts and global studies. Let me move to LA to see what it's like realistically to work in entertainment. And then I ended up working in different types of entertainment jobs. Behind the camera with like music production, video production, reality TV production.
Right, because you weren't working as an actress, you were just working within more like the company side.
Exactly, yeah. And then for the longest time I was working at an agency, which is similar to management. Yeah, for like 4.5 years or so. And it was during at the agency that I began to specialize and focus on this crossover with Korea, specifically focusing on the Hallyu mainstream movement. And during my time at the company, I had another life decision and I realized, all right, what am I doing? In coordination with my personal growth and journey, I realized, okay, moving over to Korea would give me the right personal and professional challenges. And I came over here on a tourist visa, did not have any kind of jobs or internships or interviews, nothing lined up, just like cold hard, here I am. Here I am,
and then that's it. And then you're just like, what do I do now?
What are you doing here?
Well, I think I could do a good job.
So what was your first job?
It was after I got my working visa with my first sponsoring company. And it was a movie extra for To All the Boys I've Loved 3.
You had like a big movie then, your first, even it was an extra, but you're still like in there.
Yeah. And then the second job was working as an extra in Steel Rain 2.
What is Steel Rain 2?
What is Steel Rain 1? Exactly. In Steel Rain 2, one of the actors who is popular in K-drama land, Yoo Yeon-seok.
Ah, okay. He was in Hospital Playlist.
Exactly. 100% totally impressed by his professionalism. He maintained character the entire time. So for that scene, we were called, it was pretty much like an all-day scene. And mind you, we were extras. So when you work as an extra, you're just in the background. You're not really given any lines, dialogue. The only guidance that you are given is not even by the director, but by sometimes assistant directors or just general landscape choreography.
Like go there and walk around.
Exactly, and they tell you specifically, you 2 people here, go walk right there. And so it's not
glamorous.
No, 100% not glamorous. My first speaking role recently, it was in TVN's Startup, and I was the stewardess.
Yes. Can I help you with any drinks?
Do you have a glass of Chardonnay?
Actually, we do. Would you like one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll get that for you.
Thank you.
Specifically, more of my interest, because I was like, Elaine.
Yeah.
She was literally like next to the god of gods, Nam Joo-hyuk.
His skin is the god of gods. It was...
That's what you said. You said his skin was so good.
It was flawless. For that shoot specifically, we were shooting in the evening. And typically, most of the shoots are done pretty much any time of the day. Whereas back in the States, due to the union labor laws, there are specific hours that you can and cannot shoot. So for example, in the US, in Hollywood, there's the 12-hour labor law where if you finish work at 6 p.m., then you can only start after 6 a.m. Not quite here. It's by different laws. And so we were shooting throughout the night, starting roughly like 9:30 p.m. and we didn't finish until like after midnight. And so it was during this time that I was like, how is his skin so good? It's like in the middle of the night. I don't understand.
Why are you so handsome?
For that time frame,
the
amount that was actually shot, it took like maybe 2.5 to 3 hours.
Oh, so just for that one scene,
Correct.
you filmed for 2.5 to 3 hours.
Correct. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's like realistically when you watch a drama, okay, this is how long it actually takes to shoot.
Did you interact with the actors then?
I
between,
did.
like during the break?
Yeah, in between. And so, yeah, okay, so funny, not so funny story. With all the other foreigners and I, we met up at a metro stop and we got into the talent van and we drove like 2 hours. It was long. 2 hours to the set. And when we were there, we were divided to the other stewardess and I, and then the other extras. When they gave me the stewardess costume, they accidentally gave me the one for the opposite woman, who was a skinny Russian model. When I tried putting on the costume in the bathroom,
You're
the
like,
skirt,
I can't breathe.
the skirt didn't quite fit. I was like, oh my god! And so then the casting assistant was calling. She's like, Elaine, where are you? They need to do your hair and makeup. And I was like, oh my god, I'm coming! It's not working! And I started panicking and hyperventilating. I was like, wow, this is a very specific costume. If I cannot fit into this costume, will I be replaced? And so I showed her, and then the button broke. It just like popped off, and I was like. And so then we went into the makeup costume room, and lo and behold, they switched the sizes. Because I took so long with the wardrobe malfunction, I asked the timing for when the actual actors, the 3 men, they came in at the same time that I was still there. So that was pretty interesting. And while I was finishing up, the actor that I ended up speaking the lines with, homeboy called me Nuna. In the dressing room. At first I didn't realize what was happening because I was, you know, putting my stuff away, like not really
What was he asking you
interacting. Help on his English.
That's cute.
Right? So there I am, like putting on the person who's like, Nuna. And I was like, whatever, Nuna. Yeah, and he was like, Nuna. And then I paused and then I look at the other women thinking, oh, he's gonna talk to them. And they were all looking at me. And I was like, what? And then I looked and he was looking at me and I was like, but he was just like, oh, how do I say this? And those kinds of like nuances. And so I helped guide him a little bit.
And then how was Nam Joo-hyuk on set? Tell me, I need to know.
Hilarious. Apparently he knows French. And so, another story.
I'm learning French. I'm going to go study it right now.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je découpe plow.
It was very amusing to see the real life friendship from the 3 of them. Because they were sitting all right next to each other, and then sometimes they would like move or gossip or laugh.
So they're like actually friendly.
No, they were actual friends, and I didn't realize
That's an
until
insider tip, guys.
Yeah,
they're actually friends.
In between the takes, they would be laughing or shouting random English phrases, and then all of a sudden, I heard Nam Joo-hyuk say a random phrase in French, and then it was paused, and then the other 2 guys were like, "Bruh, you know French? Bro, what's this?" Like, they're like, "I didn't know you knew French," and he was like, "We."
Which Korean actor or actress that you think has spoken like the best English?
I was very, very impressed with Im Shi-won.
We just wanted to make sure that we covered Eunbi's tour very thoroughly.
So far, you've only had questions for Eunbi. So this is your idea.
Same thing. During the off time when they were changing the cameras, we would all be politely and professionally just talking and communicating, and out of the blue, Im Shi-won, he just suddenly rattles off in English, and I was like, whoa! And yeah, we were talking about Germany because I'm half American, half German, and when I mentioned that, he was like, oh, I was in Frankfurt, and I was like, oh my god, I lived in Frankfurt, this is weird. And I was like, why are you in Frankfurt? And he was like, oh, one time I was in a band, and he's a very humble guy. He was like, I was in a band and we performed there.
He wasn't like, I'm famous. He was like,
no,
oh,
yeah,
just in this like little like
I know.
group. Not a big deal.
He loves beer, loves Oktoberfest, so it was
Fun facts?
Yeah, fun fact.
I feel like overall from what you've told me, like most Korean entertainers are very like humble, they're super nice.
They are, yeah.
Have you met any that are like
the opposite?
Yeah, you're just like, no. Not yet.
You don't interact with them.
Okay, that makes
Outside.
sense. The ones who are not,
you don't even see them.
They just show up when they have to work.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Interesting. Guys, I hope you enjoyed our little story time. I'll invite Elaine back if you want me to, but only if you want me to. Otherwise, she's not invited.
Yeah,
Or if you have any questions, I can collect them and we can make a part 2/3/ whatever part of this interlude is. I don't know what's going on. I was like, come to my house. I literally was like, come to my house. In the meantime, don't forget to follow Elaine on all her socials. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you have not already. Let us know if you have any questions.
Love to see your questions.
And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.